emotions are after what has been an incredible roller coaster journey for you, getting to the final and the atmosphere tonight. I wonder what the emotions are after that.
Yeah, when I walked out, it was just unbelievable. Like, I never experienced anything even close to like the reception I got when I walked out, and it was but both days really, it just never seemed to really just click. A few shots here and there just kind of turned the match, but like I said, I went out and played my game, played like I've been playing throughout the competition, and I'm glad I didn't kind of change my game when I got to the final. I went out, tried my best, and it just wasn't good enough.
You say about your attacking style, which has obviously won you a lot of new fans and the support. Was there any point in the final, particularly in the last couple of sessions, when you were tempted to maybe be slightly safer? I mean, as you say, ebbed and flowed, didn't it, at times? I mean, I'm thinking of the blue, for example, on the cushion when you played that. And were you tempted just to rein it in a little bit? Was there any of those doubts at any stage?
No, not really. I felt that I was going to pot every ball I went for, so obviously if I felt a little bit different, if I wasn't as confident, then maybe I wouldn't have gone for them. But like I said, those shots were what got me this far, and to change my like game path would have been a little bit stupid really, but I just went out there and enjoyed it. I think the crowd enjoyed it, and the crowd have enjoyed kind of seeing me play this weekend, and that's what makes me happy and makes me want to play the game.
You seem fearless out there. I mean, some of the balls you potted were just incredible, and there didn't seem to be any nerves, even when he was, towards the end, was winning those frames. You still seemed to have a smile on your face and was still, really positive. Yeah,
I was just loving it out there. I think when you get nerves, it is only when you're kind of scared of missing, and the amount of matches I won in the last two tournaments, there was just no nerves there. It was just really go for my shots, enjoy the atmosphere. Maybe if you get on a little losing streak, that's when you start to get nervous out there and scared of missing. But yeah, I went for my shots. Some went in, some didn't. So just take it as it comes.
John was talking about you, and many people have been talking about you as the new superstar of snooker. How does that sit with you?
Obviously, it's nice to hear the words, but obviously you're only really remembered when you win titles. So nobody really remembers a loser, and obviously I've just got to go away from the table, work on a few things, and come back next tournament even stronger. Look forward to the new schedule. Barry Hearn's doing an excellent job, getting us more tournaments to play in, and that's why the standard's so high.
But how confident are you that you can come back and do that again? Because John's saying, he's probably, beaten a future world champion.
Yeah, obviously, I think next year there's obviously going to be a lot of expectation on me. So there's going to be a lot of players that are going to want to bring me back down to earth, really, and beat me. So I've just got to go back, keep practicing, and come back bigger and stronger and ready to win it. It's all been a good experience this year, getting used to longer distances, and I kind of know that over the 4 sessions you're going to have one bad session now, and it's the way you deal with it.
And just a final thought from me, you've had a lot of support from Bristol, obviously your family have been up here, a lot of people have been ringing and texting into BBC Radio Bristol. What has that support meant to you? Yeah, it's been fantastic really. The amount of support I've had, like when I come here I was like nobody really, and now every time I seem to walk in a restaurant or walk down the street, everyone seems to notice me and wish me luck, which is brilliant, and it's the way I kind of want it to be. But that's only going to continue if I keep winning matches and keep playing the way I am. I mean, your Twitter following was something like 1,700. I mean, it's what, over 20,000 now? Yeah, it was ridiculous. I think I got off my match and it went at 10,000. So to get that kind of response from just ordinary people, and they're obviously enjoying the way I play. So you probably brought a new fan base, do you think, to snooker? Yeah, definitely. I've kind of tried to make it more popular with the younger people my age, and obviously the people who know me. There's a lot of people that don't really watch snooker and have started watching because of me these last 2 weeks. So obviously I've got to keep doing my thing and keep kind of getting a new generation coming through and kids wanting to play the game because of me. We wish you all the best. Thanks a lot.
Judd, you still play obviously a very attacking game, but just watching you here and in Beijing, it seems you've added a kind of tactical side to your game as well, and that's led to the improved results. Was that something that you consciously decided you were going to change in your game?
Kind of the whole season. I've played a little bit more safety. It's more trying to be more precise with my safety rather than just hitting hoping. But it wasn't how it should have been the last couple of weeks. It was kind of my potting that really got me through this tournament. In China, it's more of a balance, but I just got to go back and work on it.
Did you have a lead of 10-7 last night? What was going through your mind sort of between the end of play last night and the start of today? The fact that you were 10-7 up against a player of John's quality.
Obviously, it was a good achievement to get a lead like that, but I kind of knew John was going to turn it on today. He's obviously a champion. He's been there before. He knows what to do, and he knows just how to flick the switch and kind of keep it tight when he needs to. And obviously today, he played better than I did. He kept me tight, and I eventually missed a couple of balls in the last couple of frames, and that's what kind of turned the match.
Judd, when we were at the launch event in London a few weeks ago, Barry came out and said he wanted you to go and bash someone up in a nightclub, something like that, to get in the papers. You've obviously done it a more conventional way. So how are you going to cope with the Southern Russia publicity? I mean, it's a major sort of step forward, isn't it, for you? Do you think you've sort of got the mentality to be able to deal with that?
Obviously, I don't really know what it's like at the moment because I'm kind of stuck in a bubble being here. You don't really know what's going on in the rest of the world. So kind of when I get home tomorrow and the next couple of days, I'll kind of be able to tell what's happened.
You still feel completely isolated from the world in Sheffield, but...
Yeah, well, you're just doing the same thing. It's just the same little walk from the venue to the hotel every day, and you see the same kind of people. So it'd be a little bit different when you get to experience different places and meet different people.
Do you think you've got the right people around you, your parents, your manager, your friends, who sort of able to keep on the straight and narrow? Because it's being a young man with a lot of money, it's got to be a bit of a challenge, doesn't it?
Obviously, yeah, it's a little bit challenging, but it's still kind of keep it on the low, really. Just do the normal things, nothing too spectacular. But obviously, I've got a bit of time off now, so I'll just go out and enjoy myself, and then I'll be ready to come back and challenge for the title next year, and hopefully become world number one.
What are you going to spend the money on?
I don't know yet, depending on car insurance.
I'm sure your parents would be saying something sensible, like pay your flat off or a mortgage.
No chance. Obviously, just want to kind of do something a little bit flash now and just enjoy myself, because you've got to kind of reward yourself when you do stuff like this, because it doesn't happen very often, and there's a lot of players that don't get this opportunity in the whole of their life. So the way I've performed in the last two tournaments has been really good.
But how flash is flash when you're talking about cars?
A Mondeo, Escort. No, kind of Audi R8, Lambourghini type of thing.
Judd, just looking ahead, is there one thing that really drives you, that gets you out of bed? Like, is it to be world number one for the next 10 years? Is it to bag a load of world titles and get beyond Hendry? Cash, cars? Like, what is, if there's one thing, what's kind of...
Just kind of love the game. Just enjoying myself while I'm playing. Like, I go out there to have fun, really. Obviously, some of the shots some people don't think are right, but if I kind of want to give the crowd a good show, get new people into the sport, and that's kind of why I played it when I grew up. Obviously, Ronnie was that person, and hopefully I'll get people looking up to me, getting into the game because of me.